This is the FD12 Mark VII Rolls-Royce Crew number plate as used on Doctor Who in the Tardis. Apparently he uses a polished version of this as a mirror on one of the episodes. Those who are interested in knowing what it was actually from, you can now see, hopefully. This is not a Rolls-Royce motor car, if only. It is, however, something just as interesting, which is a Foden FD12 supercharged and turbocharged, twin supercharged, twin turbocharged two-stroke diesel engine for marine applications. Would have been used on offshore powerboats in the, I think, late 50s, early 60s or something like that. And was made primarily of sort of aluminium, but has chromoly interior apparently, which is quite incredible, but unfortunately you can't get to see that. It's two banks of straight six engines on a common crankcase feeding a power takeoff, obviously, and that is rated at something like 450 horsepower at 2,200 RPM. Has a brilliant ability to turn diesel into sound. I have heard this engine running. Rob, who was a big tractor puller and interested in all sorts of engineering things, has kept the engine for me for a year whilst during COVID, but had agreed to let me take it off his hands. So I'm looking after it now. It's usually covered up, but that's the air starter down there. These engines were air started, lots of air on a ship, and whirl up, and the two banks fire up, and so it makes an incredible noise. It is absolutely a bit of pride and joy. I can't wait to run it in the summer when we can work out a big enough air vessel to turn that air starter and hear those massive turbochargers spin up and the superchargers whining, and lots of diesel turning to smoke. It's going to be really great fun. So that's what the badge is off. If you're a Doctor Who fan and were wondering what that FD12 was, so now you know. There's the filters for the diesel oil. No, actually they're the oil in the engine. The diesel oil ones are up here by the diesel oil pump. So yeah, that's it. Radiator, and yeah, the new pride and joy in the engine collection and the stationary engine collection, the FD12 Foden engine, but bought by Rolls-Royce and sold by them under license, but always made by Foden apparently. Rolls-Royce wanted to get into diesels. Foden had years on them, so this is the output.